Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome yet again to another episode of the Daily Recap and Look Ahead here at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Thank you for coming and tuning into Phil's Corner. I am your host for the day, Phil. As ever, as always, it is a pleasure to be with you today, to talk to you today about the beautiful sport of football. Now, we just had a very good gameplay yesterday. I say that despite one of the teams not showing up, but that was of course in the in the semi-final matchup between France and Spain. And in this game, La Roja were able to pull off the big win. Spain are continuing their tear, their defensive masterclass in this competition. That is now six clean sheets in the competition. That is more than any other team has ever done in the World Cup. I think France's XG was like zero point 0.3 goals. They didn't look anywhere near scoring in that game at all, really. It was such a dominant, brilliant defensive display and performance from the Spanish. Their midfield was in total control, complete domination of that midfield. France played the 4-4-2 type system. They had Olise and Dembele playing at the same time, and they both had like some mixture of a free role where they were drifting, but never really like stayed central enough to help out the midfield enough. And they were just outworked and outrun by that three man Spanish midfield. Rodri, Dani Olmo and Fabian Ruiz absolutely run that whole show. It was such a good performance. Such a good performance by the that three man pillar in that midfield. The attack played very well together, though they had some lovely bits of play. If not for some good difference defending, probably would have been more. Lamine was bright. He gave Dinya like such an awful time. I didn't understand why. I I was like, is Theo Hernandez like he not fit? Did they not call him up? Then he came on. I'm like, yeah, he's there. Why on earth? What would possess you to start Lucas Dinya over Theo Hernandez? I'm like, what is this fascination of Dinya? He's not. Anyway, I don't think he's that good of a player. To be honest, he's a good player, but I think he more than anything else cost them this game because going behind. So Lucas Dinya fouled Lamine Yamal. He wasn't looking and he tried to clear the ball, kicking Lamine in the thigh. It was a question of handball if Lamine touched the ball with his arm, but it grazed like the top of his arm right here. So that's not a handball per the law. So now it just became a matter of Oyazabal versus Mike Mannion. Oyazabal for fantastic penalty slotted away. And after that, France just never looked like touching the Spanish. It was just all ends, all guns blazing, pass, attack. It was a really good performance by the Spanish. Second half comes in. Desiree do it. I thought they should started do it, but they took do it off. But they took Barcola off and started and brought on do it in the second half. And his first real meaningful action was not tracking the run of Pedro Porro, who played a good ball into Dani Olmo. Olmo lays it off for Porro, and it's just a beautiful finish, a great finish, honestly. From Porro going past Magnan, and that was all she wrote, really. France never looked like scoring. That attacking juggernaut just not look good. They just lost that midfield battle, and they never recovered losing it. And battle football matches are won and lost in the midfield. I'm a Man United fan, so trust me, I know this. I've seen what it looks like to have your midfield outrun, outfought, outplayed. And sometimes you can scam your way through it, but more often than not, you're gonna find yourself in positions where you don't really recover, and that's what happened with the French in this game. 2-0 it ends. Spain are going to New York, New Jersey at the MetLife Stadium. And today we shall see who will join them. It's either going to be the English or the Argentines. It's going to be a big match. This has historical connotations. We know what happened in 1986 in Mexico, the hand of God. 1998, the same. England not being knocked out by Argentina in 98, going out on penalties. I'm pretty sure that was 98. Was that Germany? No, that should have been Argentina, 98. Gareth Southgate missing a crucial spot kick. Yeah. So it is a historic, bitter, bitter rivalry. And Messi has never played a competitive game, of course, against England. And now we're going to have to look. Maybe I didn't look. I predicted France was going to win against Spain, and I completely did not take into account historical the historical significance of recent matches. Spain have not lost to France in a while, I think, and they're unbeaten in like over 40 games or something like that. Well, for 2 years now. Spain is an excellent team, and so is Argentina. They have Messi. They have it all it takes, and I think it. I should say, Argentina are probably the favorites of this game right now. And they're probably favorites just simply because of that. It's the fact that they've been here. They've been here before. They've won it all before. England, to be credit for them, they have been in and around this position under Southgate quite frequently. They just haven't been able to get over the line. Now Argentina have. In terms of big game players, I think England have more big game players. They have more big game capability. They Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane, I think can carry this team. But you don't sleep on players like Julian Alvarez, um, Alessandro Martin. No, that's the what's those, whatever the striker, that Martinez as well. Both of whom can support and supplement Lautaro Martinez. Both of these players can supplement Lionel Messi. You know, they don't have Di Maria anymore, who was the biggest game player, probably one of the best big game players in history. But they have the grinders, the grafters, people around them who who can like help carry Argentina there. They have a strong defense, or they did in the group stages. It's crumbled a little bit in previous rounds, but they could and should have enough, as long as they don't play the way they've been playing. Switzerland were all over them. If England, now I see again, I think England wins this game. Me personally, I do think England wins this game because I can see them just getting all over Argentina. You don't let them breathe. You don't let them have a moment to compose themselves. You don't do anything stupid to get a sending off or to give away a penalty. They already have had a situation like that before. Kwanzaa, Gerald Kwanzaa, only absentee of this match through suspension. He has a two-game ban, so he'll miss this game and either the final or the third and fourth place playoff on Saturday. So if you're England, you just have to play the way you've been playing for a good amount. But they were awful against Norway as well. So both teams have shown that they can graft their way through, but they can also play really, really poor. But I think England have what it takes to just overrun and play better. They don't have any injury concerns at the moment. Declan Rice is fit. After being hurt previously, so he should be back 100%. Despite his persistent hamstring problem. Other than Declan Rice, Jordan Henderson's out, but it's not 2018. That's not big news for England at this moment in time. He's missing out just because he jumped over advertising board and broke his wrist. Is not, you know it's not the biggest of deals. Maybe a blessing in disguise. Nico O'Reilly is fit. He's recovered from a minor hamstring issue, and he could come off of the bench. Reece James, Bukayo Saka, both have niggling problems. Saka with a Achilles tendon issue, and James had the hamstring strain. They're both match fit. and available. Argentina have no problems in terms of their availability, has been the case all World Cup long. So it's going to be a very interesting game, and it's going to be a very tricky one. But I do see Argentina. I see England coming out of it with the win. But that's going to be it for today, though, folks. Thank you once again for joining me. Again, if you're here to the end, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Until next time, God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of the day.